All right, guys, doing another playoff predictor tier list here. I already put the trash teams in the trash bin, and don't worry about that, right? But can you guys please like and subscribe? I would like to get to 300 subscribers. I'm like 7 away by the end of December. That would be very helpful. I'll reach my milestone. I'll continue doing YouTube. I will not off myself. Yes, that's how much this means to me, this YouTube channel, right? I'm going to talk about teams that are going to be Super Bowl favorites, dark horses, pretenders, and then potential playoff teams, and then trash and trash as fuck, right? That's basically it. I already put the trash and trash as fuck teams, but I have to put another one, and it's the Bengals because I want to talk about them for a little bit. The Bengals are not good, but they have a slight chance because of Joe Burrow's back. But again, I can't see it. They're 4-8. They could possibly win the division. I can't see them winning that division, honestly. I can't put them up there with the teams like the Steelers, with the teams like the Ravens. I think that they're on the outside looking in, and they'll miss the playoffs again for the second straight year. I got to put the Bengals there. Next, I'm just going to go in order from here. Baltimore Ravens. They are Super Bowl favorites to come out of the AFC. I don't care. I don't care. I know you're going to clown me. They just lost to the Bengals. How can you put them there? Some people have bad games, man. You have 5 turnovers, you have 4 fumbles, whatever the Bengals, whatever the Ravens had against the Bengals. Yes, they played bad. He doesn't play well on Thanksgiving, I think, Lamar Jackson. They didn't play well against San Fran, I believe. They played on Thanksgiving as well, and they didn't play well in that game. I have to put the Super Bowl favorite Baltimore Ravens here, though, because their offense is that good. Zay Flowers is a good player. Mark Andrews is a good player. Isaiah Likely, he fumbled the ball in the end zone. Zay Flowers fumbled the ball. That team is good. Lamar Jackson is a 2-time MVP. He is going to probably win more MVPs in his career because he's that electric. He's gotten better as a player. You have to put Baltimore there because they're going to win their division. They still have to play the Steelers twice. You have to put them as Super Bowl favorites because the AFC sucks. Let's be fair. Let's be realistic. They suck. It's not good. So I have to put them there as Super Bowl favorites. Next, the Broncos. You got them, put them at pretenders. They have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They have no chance. I know what you're going to say. Their defense is elite. They're elite? They're top 5. They're elite? Did I not just see Marcus Mariota just go up and down on them like a prostitute on a street corner? Did I not just see Jackson Darts put 30 plus points on him? Did I not see the Colts put 27 plus points on them? Did I not see the Raiders be up in the fourth quarter against them or third quarter against them? Did I not see that? Am I just missing all these things that happen and when they play? Did I miss that the Cowboys scored 20 plus points against them? How is this an elite defense? I don't understand. Oh, Pat Surtain was hurt. He's coming back from injury. I don't care. They targeted Pat Surtain. They said Terry McLaurin, here's go up Pat Surtain. Hey, Traylon Burks, flame out from Tennessee. Go at Pat Surtain. We don't give a shit about him. And that's basically what happened. Their offense isn't good. Their offense is good. But Bo Nix is bad. And that's just the truth. He cannot make throws past 10 yards. I know there's sometimes he has that Bo Nix magic. Yes, it's their year. This is their year. Every single team has those years where they're winning the close games. And there's other teams like the Cardinals that are losing every single close game. That is just what it is in the NFL. Every single year it's like that. Do you remember Jack Del Rio and the Oakland Raiders? That was the same thing. Do you remember Kansas City Chiefs last year? That was the same thing. The Chargers for many years are losing one-score games. Those are the things about the NFL, the swinging tides, that a team like the Cardinals can be 10-3, but instead they're 3-9 or whatever they are, right? They have those swings. The Broncos could be 3-9 or 2-10, but they're not. And you're gonna say, well, that's hypotheticals. I don't live in a hypothetical world, but I'm just saying that there's teams that are lucky, and those lucky teams usually never win the Super Bowl. I gotta put them at pretender. Next is the LA Rams. They're obviously contenders. They're probably the first or second best team out of the NFC right now. They're very complete on offense. You have Devontae Adams, you have Puka Nacua, you have Kyren Williams, and Blake Corum's getting more carries now than Kyren Williams. That's how good their team is. They have good O-line. They run tight end screens that are beautiful to watch. They have a very good team. They run a good system. Matthew Stafford's probably going to win MVP. I like the Rams here. They're going to be a Super Bowl contender, especially if they play in SoFi, where they play in controlled conditions, where they can just throw the ball whenever they want and use their talent, right? Instead of like cold weather like they played in Philadelphia last year, where it was snowy, and they almost even won that game against the Super Bowl champions. So I got to put the Rams as Super Bowl favorites. I have to put them here. They're probably the first or second out of the NFC, I would say. Next is the Tampa Bay. They are potential playoffs. They're not a good team. They're not a good team. I don't care. They're not a good team. It's either gonna be them or the Panthers, but they're not a good team. I don't know what people see in them. Their defense sucks. Their defense is terrible. Uh, Bucky Irving came back and they won their game 20-17 versus the Cardinals. But it's Baker Mayfield or bust. And Baker Mayfield, even though he's a great player, talking about most valuable player, he is a most valuable player for that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. But is he good enough to have them go over the hump to become a Super Bowl contender or a pretender or a dark horse? No, they're a potential playoff team. They lost like 3 out of 4 games. They beat the Cardinals, or 3 out of 5 games. They beat the Cardinals and still have to play the Panthers twice, who will basically see who wins that division. So I'm gonna put on potential playoffs, and I want to put the Lions at also potential playoffs, right? They're not a good team. They're not a good team. I don't know what people see in them. They're not a good team. Their defense is not that good. Their offense is not that good. I know that they scored 40 million points against the Bears and 40 million points against the Giants. But again, if they're behind in the script, right? They're down. It's 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 12. They get a holding call, 1st and 20. Jared Goff is not getting him out of that scenario. He's not. He's just not that type of quarterback. He's not a drop back quarterback. He's not Matthew Stafford for the Lions. He's just not that guy. He's a system quarterback where if everything's going well, if it's 2nd and 4, I can run that play action. If it's 2nd and 6, I can run that screen pass. I can do other things. He's just not that quarterback to be able to just carry a team, carry a franchise on his back. They're a potential playoff team. They've been losing. They play against the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. We're going to see what they're made out of, because that's a big game for both teams right there, because both teams are eyeing that playoff position. Both teams, I think, are out of the playoff hunt. Dan Campbell's calling plays now, which is terrible for them. They really miss Ben Johnson. I asked my friend who's a Detroit Lions fan, do you wish to have Ben Johnson as your head coach instead of Dan Campbell? And he said no. And I said, you better go. You are crazy and you're mental and you're just being a homer. But Ben Johnson is just that much better than any play caller they've had. And now Ben Johnson is showing that with Chicago Bears. And speaking of the Chicago Bears, they are a Super Bowl pretender, right? They're a Super Bowl pretender. They're going to make the playoffs because they're good. They have 9 wins or 10 wins now, but they beat the Eagles. They're a good team. They can run the ball. They're opportunistic on defense, and that's what matters. They win close games as well. So Chicago Bears are Super Bowl pretenders because their defense isn't that good. Their defense is just not that good. Their offense still makes mistakes. They still have Caleb Williams, who's young and still a rookie and young. But they're also, I think DJ Moore's past his prime. I think they rely heavily on Caleb Williams trying to make plays instead of being a second-year quarterback like Drake May and having other players make plays for him. Not saying that Drake May is being like held his hand held like it was like he's Bo Nix, but I'm saying like he has Stephon Diggs that's making plays for him. He has Booty that's making plays for him. He has a veteran like Hunter Henry making plays for him. That's what is lacking for this guy Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears team, where they don't make his life easier. Like DJ Moore, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't make the life easier for Caleb Williams, and he should be able to as a top paying receiver, right? You got to put him there. Dark horse is San Fran. San Fran defense is so bad, but I cannot disrespect Kyle Shanahan. He's just that good of a play caller. He's the best play caller I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just the truth. He calls beautiful games. I mean, his run pass balance is just amazing to watch, right? His play actions the way he schemes plays at the right time is amazing to watch. I saw him win against the LA Rams, who I believe is the number 1 or number 2 team in the NFC. I saw him win in LA against a Rams team when his team was very, very injured and not healthy to be able to compete with that team, right? Compete with that Rams team. And they went in there with a perfect game plan and put the work on them, right? And that's what San Fran did. And so San Fran, I got to put them at dark horse. They do have a chance. They're like almost in a 3-way tie to win that division, but I don't think they will be. I think they'll be 3rd in that division, but I have to put them at dark horse because I just respect Kyle Shanahan. I like the way he coaches teams. Next, Eagles. There are shit. They're pretenders. I cannot trust Jalen Hurts this year. I can't. Jalen Hurts is playing really bad. He's playing really bad. I don't care what his touchdown numbers are. I don't care that he gets pushed from the 1-yard line. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't think that it's right for me to put him there when I've seen so much turmoil through that team. AJ Brown hates Nick Sirianni. AJ Brown hates Jalen Hurts. He hates everybody. right? Saquon Barkley can't find a hole to save his life. He's not getting any rush yards. Jalen Hurts can't make a 5-yard slant to Devontae Smith. He's over here throwing bounce passes like he's John Stockton out there. That's what the Jalen Hurts is doing, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like seeing it. I think it's bad for my health watching this. And the Eagles, they have an elite defense. They should be playing better. They're holding teams to under 20 points, and then their offense is only scoring under 20 points as well. And you don't want to see that. You want to see where a defense is being dominant, and then they're putting up points because their offense is dominant as well. And it's not like that, especially not this year. Last year it was, but this year it's not. I have to put them at pretenders because they're probably going to win the division still, but I had to put them here at pretenders. I don't think they're going to do anything this season with that spot. Next is the Raiders. Oh, Raiders are trash AF, right? They're trash AF. I have to put them there. Green Bay Packers, Super Bowl favorites. I mean, even with no Tucker Kraft, they are that good. Matt LaFleur is very excellent head coach. I like Matt LaFleur. I like their defense. They're one of the most balanced teams I've seen this year, where their offense is good and their defense is good. They're like probably third most balanced team this year. And all those three teams play in the NFC. So Green Bay Packers, I got to put him here. Matt LaFleur is just that good of a play caller. Jordan Love, people hate on Jordan Love. People think he sucks. They're out of their fucking mind. They don't watch this. If they think Jordan Love sucks, they don't watch the games. They don't watch Romeo Dobbs just drops every single ball. They don't watch Matthew Golden throw pouty bitch fits and freaking not play his hardest and run routes his hardest. They don't see Christian Watson just coming back from injury. They don't see Josh Jacobs running hard and getting injured a little bit and Emmanuel Wilson taking over. They don't see that, right? They don't see that. I'm not even a Packers fan, and I know that. But again, Green Bay Packers belong to be here. Micah Parsons is a fucking monster. McKinney's good. Their defense is solid. That's what you want. They don't allow any running backs to have any receiving yards, which you love to see. I have to put him here at Super Bowl favorites. They are that good. Steelers, potential playoffs. And that's just like being respectful, right? Because they're not that good of a team, but I have to put them at potential playoffs because they are competing. If they beat the Ravens twice, they will be competing for a playoff. They'll probably win the division. So I have to put him here. Aaron Rodgers, he finally looked old, right? He finally looked like shit. And then you could say that he's been looking like shit. No. If you watch the game against the Bills, you're like, fuck, man, this guy's old as shit. He's old as fucking dirt. I can blow on him and dust will come off his skin. That's how old Aaron Rodgers seemed when he played the Bills. I had to put him at potential playoffs just because of their record, and they still have the opportunity to beat the Ravens twice and win that division. But I don't think they'll do anything in the playoffs. I just think their defense is not that good, right? Even though it's getting colder and people think that their defense is playing better, it's not. It's really not. I have to put him here at potential playoffs. Bills, pretenders, they suck. Bills suck. I mean, it's just the truth. Bills suck. They're not good. They are not good. They're not. Nope. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Dark horse, because I have to put some AFC teams. And the AFC teams, AFC's trash. I have to put some AFC teams here. They are not good. They're not good. So receivers can't get open. Josh Allen has to do everything. Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL. He has to do everything. He has to do everything. Their defense sucks. Their offense sucks because the receivers suck, right? It's either Josh Allen or James Cook. And Khalil Shakir is our number one. Keon Coleman's over here like shoplifting. I don't know what the fuck Keon Coleman. I just made that up. But Keon Coleman is like, I don't know what the fuck he's going at. He's freaking missing team practices, missing late to team meetings. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, right? Their offense is not that good. He's only throwing to Elijah Moore. Like, stop. This team is terrible. They're not good. Their defense is bad. Their rush defense is bad. They played a close game with the Steelers until they blew it out. They blew them out in the second half and they adjusted. Sean McDermott is a good coach. He does it for Al Qaeda, and that's all that matters. I got to put him at dark horse. I was going to put him at pretender, but I had to put some AFC teams at dark horse. Who the fuck's going to make it out of the AFC then? Excuse me. Rams, Super Bowl favorites, right? They're a favorite to win the Super Bowl. Why are they a favorite to win the Super Bowl? Because, I'm sorry, Rams. Seahawks. Seahawks are a favorite to win the Super Bowl because they have a great defense. They have a great defense, and their offense is good. Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, is playing like a very good player. And I'm not a BLM guy, right? Like you fucking weirdos in here that comment about the Broncos and Bills. I'm not a BLM guy, okay? I didn't fall for it. I didn't fall for that scam and that fugazi. But Jackson Smith-Njigba not getting the certain love that Cooper Kupp got, even though he's about to break every single number that Cooper Kupp did. I know you're going to say he didn't get the triple crown because Davante Adams being a whore at the 1 yard line. I understand. But Jackson Smith-Njigba is not getting the credit he deserves, and it's because he's black. I don't care. He play the victim. Jackson Smith-Njigba, play the fucking victim, please. You are black and you're not getting the right talk about it, and it sucks. They gave the white guy all the praise, and they didn't give him the praise. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck it. I don't care. BLM, rise. Now, Jack Smith and Jigba makes that team good. Evan Warry's really good. They had Julian Love coming, who came back, right? Jaron Reed is good in D tackle. Their team is elite. Their defense is elite, and that's all that matters. They held Max Brosmer to 0 points, and you're gonna say, "Who the fuck's Max Brosmer?" Exactly. You hold those shitty quarterbacks to 0 points. That's all that matters. Their offense looked legit, but they didn't look that great against the Vikings. But again, he's going against his old defensive coordinator and Brian Flores. The Minnesota Vikings obviously know how Sam Darnold plays, what his reads are, what he likes, and they probably tried to take that away from him. And they only scored 26 points, but 19 basically because one was on defense. I don't know. I like the Seahawks here. I think Seahawks are going to win the division. I said it from the beginning, actually. I said Seahawks are going 14-3. I said it after week 2. I'm like, they're going 14-3. They're a good team. They have a weak schedule, and they're good. So that's all that matters. They're going to go 14-3. They're going to win the NFC regular season title and have home field advantage. So I'm going to put the Seahawks here at Super Bowl favorites. New England, they're Super Bowl favorites. Why are they Super Bowl favorites? Because their defense is decent. And their offense is very efficient. That's all that matters. Now Travion Henderson is running the ball well. Rhamondre Stevenson just came back, but they are running the ball well. They can throw the ball. They have good tight end play. They have Stephon Diggs playing well, leading and being a leader. Stephon Diggs, even though he's impregnating every single person he sees, he's being a fucking leader. And that's all that matters. I don't care if he puts his cock inside 100 girls. If you're helping Keyshawn Boutte become a better player, if you're helping Hunter Henry get open, that's all that fucking matters to this team. Robert Kraft doesn't care about any of that because he himself is a little freak. And that's all that matters to this team is winning and success. And that's all that matters to this Boston fans, to these New England fans, that is winning. And that's basically it. New England Patriots are good. Drake May, second-year quarterback. They help him out a lot, and he's delivering. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a second-year quarterback. Get better, read progressions, don't turn the ball over. Even though he's been a little turnover-prone recently, you have to put him here at Super Bowl favorites because they're a very good team. Next is the Texans. Talk about great defenses. Texans. Will Anderson, most underrated player. If it wasn't for Myles Garrett existing, this guy will be DPOY this year. But sucks for him that Myles Garrett exists, so I'm going to put them at potential playoffs. They do have a chance to win the playoffs. Are they good enough to make the playoffs? Yes, I think they are. Even though the receivers are trash, CJ Stroud just came back. Davis Mills went on a 3-game winning streak. I think that CJ Stroud won't really hurt their chances of making the playoffs, even though I don't know if he's that much better than Davis Mills. I think they're about the same to me, honestly. But CJ Stroud, if he doesn't make mistakes, if he doesn't take 17-yard sacks, so that's basically the difference between Davis Mills and CJ Stroud. Davis Mills won't take a 17-yard sack, right? He'll take a 4-yard sack, a 5-yard sack. This guy will take a 17-yard sack and be second and 27. Basically, the drive's over. A second and 14 is manageable if you throw a screen pass for like 6-7 yards, and then 6-7, then 6-7 yards, and then it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and you see what happens. We'll see what rocks. But again, CJ Stroud doesn't do that. He's like, oh, I guess I'll just take a 27-yard sack. But I got to put him there at potential playoffs. Next is KC. They are Super Bowl dark horses. I don't care. They're Super Bowl dark horses. I don't care. They're not even in the playoffs. I don't care. They are a good team. I watched them play. They are a very good team. Don't look at the fucking stats and comment on this bullshit. Watch the fucking games. They are a good team. If Patrick Mahomes could hit a pass over 25 yards, they'll have 45 points every single game, right? They'll have 45 points every single game. But he can't. I don't know what the fuck happened to his arm. If he had tetanus shots on there, maybe it's a COVID vaccine from freaking Travis Kelce, but they cannot hit a pass. He cannot hit a pass over 25 fucking yards. I don't understand what it is. KC needs to become better and show that they are better because they are a good team. Their defense isn't as good as they used to be, but offensively, they have the firepower. They have Xavier Worthy. They have Rashee Rice, who scored two touchdowns. Travis Kelce's balling out still, right? They have a good team around them. And who else did I miss? Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. They have a good team around them. KC is a very good team. I got to put them at dark horse because you have to put respect on them. They show up when it matters. I got to put up there at dark horse. Another team, dark horse, Cowboys. Fuck it. They're a dark horse. If they make the playoffs, no one wants to play them. That's all that fucking matters. Nobody wants to play them. Why? They have 2 elite receivers. George Pickens, this guy's slant god. He catches everything. He has like 10 yards of separation on a slant. I've never seen it before in my life. He is that good. He can go deep. He can catch vertically. He can catch everything. And CeeDee Lamb, even though he drops everything, he gets open, and that's what matters. Their O line is good. I think Javonte Williams got hurt. Am I mistaken? I might be mistaken. But Jake Ferguson's playing well. Dak Prescott's playing like an MVP candidate. Dak Prescott's a very good player. People stop hating on him. He's a good player. I know he got beat up at spring break. I don't care. He's a good quarterback, right? You got to put Dak Prescott there, and you got to put the Cowboys at Super Bowl dark horse because no one wants to play them. You're telling me right now if they're not playing in rain and they're in a dome or a nice climate that they're not putting up points, yeah. And now they have Quinnen Williams, and their defense looks solid with Overshown. You have to put them at dark horse. They're a good team. This team, Chargers, my team, potential playoffs. I mean, they're not that good. I mean, they have no O-line. That's just what sucks about it. They have no O-line, but they're not that good. Their defense is not that good. Their defense is very overrated. Their offense is not that good. They've slowed down offensively because of the O-line play, and he gets hit a lot and he gets sacked a lot. He just fractured his left hand. I have to put him here at potential playoffs. I don't know if they're going to do anything with what they have. I don't even know if they're pretenders or even contenders in the playoffs if they make it. So I have to put them there. Next is them. Carolina, potential playoffs. Potential playoffs. They're going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice to win the division, see if they can win the division. Bryce Young is heading into his fourth. He's in his 4th year, so he has 1 more year before his contract. Are they going to pick it up? Are they not? Hopefully they don't. For the Carolina Panthers fans' sake, because they deserve better. This guy won't win you a Super Bowl, so why would you re-sign him? That's all that really matters. You're going to give him a big contract. This is the thing, too. This is the thing I hate about sports, especially about football. You don't have to pay every quarterback top dollar. Why is Brock Purdy making this much money? It makes no. You just basically gutted your whole team. No more Dre Greenlaw. No more Hufanga. No more Deebo Samuel. You gutted your whole team because you need to pay Brock Purdy. Is Brock Purdy that much better than Mac Jones making like $5 million a year? No, he's not better at all. Excuse me. Golly. Next, who are I talking about? Panthers. Bryce Young. Yeah, don't pay him, but you have to put him on potential playoffs because they have a chance to make the playoffs. That's basically it. Colts. They are a pretender, right? They're gonna make the playoffs most likely, but they're not good. They're soft. I called it when they were like 9-2. I'm like, they're fucking or 9-1. 9-2? 9-2. When they lost to the Steelers, I'm like, they're soft. I don't care. They're not making the playoff. They're not winning a Super Bowl. They're soft. They're soft as fuck. I saw them get bullied by a Steelers team that was getting bullied by worse teams, right? Like by worst teams. Yeah, worst teams. Yeah, they were getting bullied, and I saw it. And I can't unsee that now. And I'm like, this team's not winning the Super Bowl. If you get fucking manhandled and molested the way that they did, there's no way you're winning the Super Bowl. I have to put them there. And Jaguars, they are obviously potential playoffs, right? They're potential playoffs. You have to put them there because they're in a tie with the Colts to win the division. And yeah, I mean, they're not going to win. They're not even pretenders. I mean, does anyone expect Jacksonville to be good at anything? I don't know, but you have to put them there. I don't even have them high in my rankings. I have my power ranking number 18 or 17. Yeah, I don't expect much from the Jaguars. Are they going to make the playoffs? Possibly because they had a weak schedule. They did beat some decent teams, right? They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Niners. They beat the Chargers, but the Chargers were going on to bye. So they beat some decent teams, but are they a good team themselves? I don't think so. I have to put them there. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you.